Whatever. Hey guys, this is Late Game Reviewer, and welcome to my video. To my channel, I mean. Today I got, oh man, some kind of cringe-worthy video. Well, two of them actually, and this is like a puke-inducing kind of video as well. This is bullshit from its core. These guys, Hard8 Times and Solidrev, I mean, I got no beef against them. I'm not angry against them. It's just that when you try to give the PC gaming a bad name, because I know what this whole video is all about, it's pretty clear. It's just bullshit. And it doesn't make any sense from beginning to end. I'm here to set the record straight. And before I begin, I'm going to say this. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. Well, the right word would be as neutral as possible. And to prove it to you, well, you just got to take my word on. I mean, I've been PC gaming since, I don't know, 15, 14, whatever. Real long time ago. I think it was 21 years I've been on the PC gaming side. Not a lot on the console side, because I don't believe that console gaming, I just don't believe in it. I don't like it. But not long ago, sorry, coffee is good. I went to, what is it called? EB Games or EB Games over here, and I bought an Xbox 360 plus Red Dead Redemption because that game is like exclusive on the Xbox 360. And I saw Official Art's video on Art Official Entertainment. Go ahead, subscribe to him. Really good guy. He rants and he plays game and he bitches about bad states of the game. Then you see him playing and he sucks. It's really entertaining. It's really fun. The dude's funny. He's a good guy. Go ahead. These guys, no, don't. Well, you know what? Do what you want to do, but you're gonna laugh at these guys. They're really funny in a cringeworthy way. And yeah, I bought a console, and I'm having fun with it. Is it better? No. Hell no. But this game, though, holy fuck is it good. Yeah, Rockstar did a really good game with this one. I don't understand how many horses can be so fucking different from one another when other games, when you try to do like a vehicle, well, like an animal, they all look the same. Holy shit, this is like beyond me. This is like crazy details that Rockstar put in that game. Just fucking awesome. Anyways, let's move on here. I kid you not. No, not him. Let's go back to the other one. Hard8 Times. Well, Hard8 Gaming in this one. Quit PC. I kid you not. It's because of keyboard and mouse. It's too hard to use. It's too difficult. I'm not kidding here. I don't understand that kind of thinking. I mean, this is coming from a PC gamer, you know. I have a controller here, well, the Xbox 360, and I do find it challenging. I'm trying to play games with the controller, and I have a lot of trouble because of this second, like twin-stick shooters especially. The rest is all fine. Like racing, all fine. Platformers, I perform better with this. Racing, I perform better with this. I got more control, it's more precise. But for twin-stick shooters, for first-person shooters, to me it's really hard because, like in my mind, it's keyboard and mouse. I mean, I can control my character and I can control the gun with my mouse, like perfectly without hesitation and without assist aiming. And when I have assist aiming on my keyboard and mouse, I hate it. I really, really hate it. Only because it hinders on my performance, because sometimes I want to shoot in other place of the character while I have the NPC, and I got better control. And for the controller, because I've tried this on Red Dead Redemption, and it's really hard for me. Like, for example, just an example to tell you, because these guys will never give you an example. They're never going to give you, like, details as to why mouse and keyboard, well, that it sucks or something, or except to say that it's too hard. Yeah, okay, care to go in details? Here's my version. But for them, it could be different. I don't know. When I play Red Dead Redemption, for example, it's in the beginning of the game, you have to catch, I think it's one of the most wanted posters you get. I think it's the first one actually, and it's like on top of a hill or something, and they have a camp there. So you go up like on top of the hill or the mountain or whatever. Then there's like a little camp with 5 or 6 guys. There are some that are on the ground, like 3 or 4 on the ground, and there's 2 or 3 on horses that are going like around you. This is where I found it difficult because I had to use, I think it was Eagle Eye. I'm sorry if I don't know all the terms. I don't play every single day for with this, but there's this Eagle Eye, which is kind of a like a slow down mode, which allows you to aim even better. And I can understand that with this, I would say with this skill, with this Eagle Eye skill, you could kill an entire army with one gun. That would be really easy, and I can really understand that. But for me, it was really hard because most of the time, I tried to aim it. Maybe it's because of the sensitivity of the second twin stick here. Maybe it was too sensitive. I have to turn it down in the menu somehow. I guess, I'm not really sure. But that's what I found hard, and most of the time I just shot on the side instead of the character itself, of the NPC itself. So it's just a little bit more effort for me to work with the controller to be more comfortable with it. But if I have a chance, because I'm working on PC here, if I have the chance to work on controller or mouse, I'm going to go with the one I prefer. Keyboard and mouse. Will I put the controller aside and quit the fucking thing? No, I'm not going to do that. That's fucking stupid. It's not even a reason. I mean, just like another example, go look at Art Official's entertainment video. He plays games, PC games, with a controller all the single fucking time. Every single time he can do that, he does it. But this dude here, no explanation whatsoever. Instead of saying, you know what, it's too hard. What? Keyboard and mouse? Too hard? I don't understand, man. It's really easy. I've worked in the field for, I don't know, like as a PC tech in the city, where people that are like over 40-year-old, 50-year-old or something, and they barely can use a mouse sometimes. They can control the mouse better than anyone. Whatever reason, you know? It just takes, it's not even effort. It just takes time. It's not even effort. I don't understand this. Oh man, aiming assist. Here's a little thing, here's a little extra in this video. Why does this guy say that he's a beast in gaming when he uses aiming assist? What the fuck is that bullshit? That's lying. That is oh man, he's in his universe. This dude has some problem with this. It's like saying an athlete, like a pro athlete that is in the Olympics, takes drugs, finishes first, and then says he's the best. Yeah, try to find out what the problem is in this example. It's the same thing I hear from this guy with aiming assist. Whatever, man. And I kid you not, that's what he says. Like, well, if I had words here, I could probably tell you right now. It's like written black on white. He quit gaming because he sucked at one game. He was good at Battlefield, or if I remember, or whatever the other game is, Call of Duty. Yeah, I think it was Battlefield. And then when he switched to Crisis or other games, he literally sucked, and that's where he quit. Wow. And then he says something about PC is perfect, which is pure fucking bullshit. PC is not perfect. What the fuck, dude? Where the hell did you hear that? I like to hear that because PC is not perfect. Maybe it's just me because I'm on PC, but I could tell you that it's because of console gaming. Yeah, not console gamers, console gaming. I mean, everyone sees that. Games go on while game developers create the game. On console, then they just port it to PC, which creates a lot of problem. You want examples? Yeah, just Arkham Knight. I'm just going to quit it there because I don't have a lot of time. Whatever. Here's another reason why you quit PC, which is understandable, but it's pure fucking bullshit. When there was always this part, this graphics card that just came out, you wanted to buy it. It's bullshit. That's not what gaming is all about on PC. Gaming on PC is about flexibility, about control, about long-term cheap. For example, I still have my GTX 670. It's still good. And for whatever fucking reason, my games don't have a lot of problems. They have 60 FPS, constant FPS. They're not the best looking game because there's a lot of settings now in 2016 and 2015 that like my card is starting to show that yeah, it's very low. Like, well, not very low, but it's starting to, I could do something to make it better, as in I would be in a good position to buy another graphics card like a 980 Ti, for example. That would be me, but I'm not forced to and I'm not going to. You know, wife, house, kid. Yeah, priorities first. And I'm having a lot of fun. It's not really bad. But when you go out and say, you know what, I'm tired of this PC shit because I can't stand it. I have to buy the latest, the best thing that's out. Like, if you have a 980, then you buy it. You spend, what, I don't know, 600 whatever bucks out there. And then there's a TI version that comes out and you gotta buy it. That's not a PC gaming problem. That is your problem. There's something going on that you need to show off. You know, little 4 or 5-year-old unresponsible little fucking brats do that all the fucking time. When they have this new shiny toy, they have to show it to others. And don't you dare fucking touch it. No, 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 it's them. It belongs to them. They have to show it all, but you can't touch it. Little kids act like this. Act like an adult, for fuck's sake. You don't need to do this. I don't think you get what the point is of PC gaming. It's not about buying the new shiny stuff. No, that's not it. It's about long-term, I would say, not long-term, but over a long period of time, it's cheaper than console. It's supposed to be that way. It was supposed to be that way all the fucking time. That's not it. This? No, it's not. Oh man, this is, and what's the point anyway? Buying a card that's $400 in your previous one or $200 more than your previous one to gain what, 10% maximum because it just got out? No. I mean, for example, the 980 Ti, well, right here it's like $900 or so. And there's another card, the GTX Titan. I think that one is like 300 more. There's what, 10% gain? I could buy the GTX Titan. I would be in a perfect position because I have like really old fucking hardware. There's like an unwritten rule of thumb that you gotta wait 2 generations before you do an upgrade. Then it would be, I would say, logical and pretty smart to do that. But before that, no. The problem is not PC gaming, it's you. You have a problem with that. Fucking hell. Besides, no one's forcing you to do that. Wow. Anyways, let's go with Solidrev here. With Solidrev, this is really weird because he goes on with frame rate drops. As in, he was tired of this, frame rate drops and technical problems with the PC, and he just rage quit the whole thing. Or it's, well, he didn't say quit, but it's not worth it. 2 problems with this. First, I would totally understand if you got technical problems and you're just like fed up with it, especially if you come from the console world. I was gonna say like the console point of view, but the console world. You just want it to work. I mean, my Xbox 360, I just put it in, press power, choose my game, boom, I go in. That's it. It's really simple. Unfortunately, it's not like that all the time on console here. But the frame rate drops, that can be fixed so fucking fast, so fucking easy. There are games out there that do have frame rate drops. First of all, stop pre-ordering the game. Wait a couple of weeks to a month or even more, so that way the game will be fixed. You'll know that it's supposed to run like it's supposed to on release, but today it is not. That's the #1 problem. Why? I don't know. Porting a game from console to PC, the fact that gaming developers are just, oh, man, they don't have enough time, I guess. Like, in the end, they just don't have enough time to fix it. And if they do, they're just going to lose too much money, I guess. I don't know. I don't see it that way, but I guess this is what gaming developers see. They just need more time, but they don't. So they just do early access because they want the money now. It all comes down to money. I could really understand that from a certain point of view, but that can be fixed so much. I mean, you just got to tweak it. And yeah, that's what PC gaming is all about as well. You go inside your game and you tweak the game. You go in your graphic settings and you turn off some things, you turn on some things. You just got to mess with it. And sometimes you got to do it outside of the game. You got to go inside the folder and there's some like some .ini file or whatever. You got to go in there and just change some lines or some codes. That's how it works. It's always been like that, and it is. Just for example, the game called Fallout 3 from Bethesda. Today, this game on my PC, it doesn't work correctly. It is a piece of fucking broken shit. I have to tweak the game. I have to download some mods to make it better, to unlock some, I would say, some settings in the game and to make sure it runs perfectly. That's how it is. And when you see a company like Bethesda, which is not supposed to happen, it does. I don't know why they do this. They could release a patch which could fix Fallout 3. They could. I mean, they're making a lot of money here. They could assign a team for a couple of months and just release a patch for Fallout 3. They could do that, but they don't. All in all, frame rate drop is not like an excuse to say PC game is not worth it. You just got to work for it. So stop being fucking lazy, please. And then he says something about it's hard to swallow because when you have a problem with a $350 card compared to a console, that's where you got a problem. I could understand that point of view, but again, you just got to tweak the game. You got to work for it. It's not a console. You can't just say, you know what, let's press play and that's it. You can't do that. No. I mean, one of the reasons why, and it's pretty clear to me, and it should be clear to console gamers as well, but, you know, you don't mess with their shit, you know? Some kind of stupid, silly thing to say. No, don't do that. It's like you're being treacherous here. Console is perfect from a lot of things that I hear on YouTube and probably other social media websites. Oh, wow. Console is perfect. What the fuck is that? No, I mean, you take a game, you port it from console to PC, a lot of time it doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's a piece of broken shit. And I haven't seen a single game in 2015 run correctly on PC. I'm talking about AAA games, which are not supposed to be broken. Yeah. Oh, and here's the best part of what he says. The fix to... Well, do you know what to do when you fix the frame rate drops and the problems that you have on games? Spend more cash on a higher graphic card. I kid you fucking not. I don't know. I'm seeing his... Like, he has, what, a GTX 970 and an i5 4690K? I run it better. My card is not worth it. Like, it's a GTX 670. Yeah, big fucking difference here. My CPU, he probably has a better CPU because I got the FX 8350 AMD. I never have a problem like this. Like, frame rate drops... I just have to go in the graphic settings and mess with it. That's all. Oh, and here's well, to me it's the best part in those both videos. Like for 15 minutes, those guys go on to bitch about PC gaming problems. And then he mentions the problems on console. I swear I think I heard, or I thought I heard some kind of cricket in the background. Then he switched, like... Literally, he switched away to another subject. Yeah, no details, nothing at all. It's... What the fuck, guys? Like... And he says the same thing. Keyboard and mouse, it feels more comfortable. He's not comfortable with the keyboard and mouse. He just... It feels more comfortable if he uses a controller. That is not a reason why. You should not quit PC gaming because of that. All of your problems, those two guys, all of their problems... would have been fixed really, really fast. First of all, keyboard and mouse, it just takes time. But that's anything. You take it, like you pick up a new controller and it just takes time to work with it. Like I have a joystick here and I just have to put some effort and time to make it better, you know? I suck with it. What can I say? I'm not going to quit because of that. Fuck off, man. Like, what the hell is it with gamers today? Like, do you guys ask your mother or your girlfriend to chew your food, then you ask them to spit in your mouth so you can swallow the food? Is that how easy and fucking lazy you guys are? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Is that what gamers are all about today? If it's not easy, fuck it, I'm not gonna do anything? Seriously? Nah, that's not a reason why, man. Here are good reasons to quit PC gaming. It can get really fucking technical. Your game crashes to desktop all the freaking time. You don't know what to do. You ask for help and it doesn't help. Nothing helps. That is really understandable. PC gaming can be really hard, but it's not all the time. I could think of blue screens. Well, at least you got a blue screen, so you got something to work on, but sometimes you can't. The game freezes for whatever reason. That's the hardest one to fix. I mean, the game will just crash to desktop. You may have a hint or two somewhere on your computer. It does take notes of those things. And that could be good reasons. Digital gaming, DRM, that kind of thing. No more retail boxes at some point. That could be a good reason to quit PC gaming. You want a physical disc, you want a copy. But then again, you go on Steam, you make a backup, then you have it. That could be... It could be understandable, even though you can make backup on Steam, on GOG, and every other places. I could understand that. But for keyboard and mouse, seriously? And you try to shit on PC gaming because... No. All of those problems that I saw for 15 minutes and the other one 27 minutes, which means I want my time back, this is bullshit. You're trying to give the PC gaming a bad name when the problem is you. Wow, okay, whatever. Console gaming nowadays, I'm sorry, but it's not perfect. I've been fair with the PC gaming, seriously. I'm going to be fair with console gaming. Today, like, if you ever want to play online, first of all, you got to pay for whatever reason. Don't you have enough cash to spend on your internet or other things on your console? What the fuck, guys? Why do you accept paying for online? Whatever. That's your problem. That's number one problem. And today you gotta patch your game. If not, sometimes, well, the game will crash or will just overheat your game. Yes, some games on consoles will just, especially with the older hardware consoles, but some people still have that today. It will just like overheat the console and you just have to stop playing. Or for whatever reason, if the airflow around the console is not perfect, then yeah, it's just going to overheat and it's going to stop or create problems. This is lazy shit from the console developers. Other problems as well, I would say lack of control, lack of flexibility. You can't do anything on consoles. Like, once you buy it, you're stuck with it. Can you get more performance out of it? No. Unless if it's software updates, which can be done today. But the number one problem I see is you need to install and you need to patch the game. That's a big problem. I can go really, like, I would say not really deep, but a bit more detail. Well, not, yeah, I would say really deep in the subject, as in when you deal with console developers with your games, they can be very limited in a way that you got to go with Sony or Microsoft way to create a game like a AAA game, or it's nothing. And most of the time, from what I've seen in the last couple of years, the last years, if it's not a first-person, third-person view mode action-adventure game, you're not going to go on console, which is really bad because the diversity is really fucking bad on console. You go on PC and you got all kinds of games, and you don't need to play AAA games, top-of-the-line notch games to have fun on PC. And from what I've seen here, all the games they mention are AAA games. All of the games. No indie games, no old games, nothing at all. This is not what PC gaming is all about. It's about diversity, flexibility, control, long-term, cheaper gaming at the end. So yeah, that's what it is. I hope I've been neutral. I have no beef against them. I'm not angry against them. Again, this is just a video to set the record straight because they try to shit on PC gaming, and that's what's really triggering me because it's not supposed to be that way. And this dude, he is fucking known to be provocative and really just... He's a good troller. He's a master troller. That's all I can say. Do I have beef against him? No, I don't have respect for this guy. I have a hard time respecting a guy which is really provocative. Why would I be respectful against the guy that's really provocative? But whatever, man. That's my video on it. What do you think about it? Did I miss a point? Did I miss something? Is there something that I should talk about? I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. I'm out. I need to end this because I'm just babbling at this point. See you later, guys.